what's up? I'm Kai and welcome back to my YouTube channel for Wellness Wednesday, and today we're going to be getting into some questions. So I formulated a couple questions for us to kind of like talk about and get into today for our Wellness Wednesday. And honestly, wellness is not just about what you eat, what you do. Wellness is about in your mind and what you talk about and deep things that you want to get into. So that is why we're going to be answering some questions today. So my first question I want to get into is, how do you handle two-faced people? If people don't know what two-faced is, allow me to explain. A two-faced person is a person that basically has two faces. It's like Halloween all year round. That's basically a two-faced person. One person who just wears a mask and takes it off as he or she or they as they please. So yeah, I do not like two-faced people, and once I figure out that you have two faces, I normally just stop talking to you. That's one thing about a Libra. I am a Libra. If you're a Libra, let me know. But yeah, it's just like I just stop talking to people, and sometimes it is a bad habit because honestly I do not like confrontation. I'd much rather just like let you be, let you live your life, and I'll live my life. And it doesn't mean that I hate you. It just means that you might just not be good for each other, like in each other's lives. So how I handle two-faced people, I just stop talking to them. I don't talk to them. I don't want to talk to them. I don't want to know what they're doing. I don't wish them ill. I wish them well, but I don't want you in my circle. So that's how I handle two-faced people. Once I realize you have two faces, I just stop talking to you. And I just feel like that's what everyone should do. Like, don't allow someone to be two-faced to you. If you see someone acting a certain way with someone else and then not treating you the way that you deserve to be treated, just drop them like a hot cake. Just drop them like a basketball. Whatever analogy you want to use, just drop them because it's not worth it. Next. So, side note guys, I'm having like a really good skin day. I have been having a good skin month, to be honest. I don't really know. Maybe I should share my skin routine with you guys, but honestly, it's just drinking water. I drink water with apple cider vinegar and lemon every morning, so maybe that's it, but I am really happy about this. Okay, next question. So what keeps you optimistic? I feel like this is such a good question, especially since March. Has it been since March? I think so, since like quarantine has been going on, and I just feel like if I was not an optimistic person, I feel like my outlook on life would be so different right now. But I just feel like what keeps me optimistic is like my future self. So I'm always just looking forward to how I'm gonna be in 6 months, how I'm gonna be in 5 years. And when I was 20, I would have never imagined like I would have done everything that I've done. When I graduated college, I was like a deer in headlights. I had no idea what I wanted to do. I was completely lost, like completely. And looking back on everything now, I'm like, I'm so proud of myself. I'm so happy. I've traveled the world. I've done all these things. I've met people. So I just think being optimistic and having your future self as like a goal, and that's what like keeps you up and like what keeps you keep what keeps you going in the morning, basically. So yeah, I just feel like that's really what keeps me optimistic, is just my future self. Let me know what keeps you optimistic down below, because I know everyone has like different reasoning why they wake up in the morning, why they keep going, why they keep struggling just to make it to another day. And I just want to hear what you guys have to say. How have you guys dealt with being alone in quarantine? I don't know if people are watching this, like have you been alone all quarantine? Like have you been with your family? I have had the opportunity to be with my family, so I feel like I've been alone, but just in like a different sense. Like I have not been able to have my friends with me. I've not been able to see people I love and care about deeply other than my mom and my little brother. So I feel like being alone has taught me a lot about myself. Being alone is not a bad thing, and I feel like a lot of people think that. When you think about being alone, you think about loneliness, but they're two separate entities. Being alone and lonely, they're very different. So I feel like being alone has taught me that I'm stronger than what I thought that I was. Like I'm not this weak, fragile person, and even my weaknesses are also my strengths. So I just think being alone has taught me that I'm actually a beast, basically. So I just want to hear what you guys have to say about being alone and what you've like learned about yourself. Do you like being alone? Because I personally love being alone, but I know everyone is not like that. When they're alone, they're probably like waiting for someone to knock at the door because they just hate it so much. So I just want to know what you guys feel or how you think about being alone, and do you have like a negative or positive intonation about it? Because I feel like when people think about alone, it's just like automatically like darkness, no one's there, it's lonely. But for me, when I think of being alone, I'm like roses, daisies, by myself, chilling, reading a book, So yeah, I just want to hear what you guys think about being alone and really like how you deal with it as well. Alright guys, my last question for Wellness Wednesday is, what do you think is worth waiting for? Personally, yourself. Yourself. Wait on yourself. Like, be patient with yourself. I just had a conversation with my best friend about this, and I am queen of like speeding through everything. I'm like, I need this and I need that, I need this and I need that. But it's kind of like everything has a time and a place, and I feel like I just need to learn how to be patient and like wait for me to get to where I need to be. Like, don't baby myself, but also don't be hard on myself. Just like take it easy. Push myself to do things, but when I don't do them, don't ridicule my path, don't ridicule who I am. Just kind of be patient and go with the flow a little bit more, because I am just the queen of constantly wanting to move and like never wanting to be still at all. Because in my mind, being still means like not having growth, but sometimes you need to be still to have growth. So I think, yeah, I just need to be patient with myself more than anyone else probably, because I'm patient with everyone except for myself actually, now that I think about it. That's not good. Alright guys, so that is it for Wellness Question Wednesday. I hope you guys like this video. If you like this video, you already know what to do, and if you didn't like it, you probably didn't make it this far anyway. I hope you guys liked the video, and if you do, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys here on Saturday. And yeah, stay safe, stay educated. Bye.